The wrestling world is in chaos, and the WWE Universe is buzzing like never before. In what can only be described as one of the most shocking backstage events in recent history, Kevin Owens and Triple H reportedly engaged in an explosive physical confrontation behind the scenes. This unexpected clash between two of the most prominent figures in WWE has left fans, wrestlers, and industry insiders stunned. What really happened that night? What led to such an unthinkable brawl between the seasoned legend and the prizefighter? Let's dive into this jaw-dropping story that has everyone talking. It all started with whispers in the corridors of the latest WWE event. According to several insiders, tensions between Kevin Owens and Triple H had been brewing for weeks, if not months. The reasons behind their conflict remain speculative, but rumors point to a heated disagreement over creative direction. Triple H, as the chief content officer, holds immense sway over WWE storylines and character development. Kevin Owens, known for his outspoken nature and fiery passion, reportedly clashed with the game over the trajectory of his current storyline. Insiders claim that Owens felt his character was being sidelined, especially with recent pushes for newer talent. "I've worked too hard to let this slip away," Owens allegedly said in a heated exchange during a creative meeting earlier that week. While Triple H is no stranger to dealing with strong personalities, it seems Owens' frustrations struck a nerve. Some sources suggest that Triple H may have dismissed Owens' concerns too casually, which only added fuel to the fire. The night of the altercation began like any other WWE event. Fans filled the arena, eagerly awaiting the night's action-packed matches. But backstage, the atmosphere was anything but ordinary. Reports indicate that Owens stormed into Triple H's private office unannounced, demanding a conversation about his position in the company. Witnesses describe the confrontation as intense, with both men raising their voices. "You think I'm just another guy you can bury?" "Not on my watch," Owens reportedly shouted, his frustration boiling over. Triple H, never one to back down from a challenge, reportedly fired back with equal intensity. "You want respect? Then earn it like everyone else," he retorted, his voice echoing through the backstage area. The argument quickly escalated, and before anyone could intervene, the two men were locked in a physical altercation that shocked everyone present. According to multiple eyewitness accounts, the brawl began when Owens shoved Triple H, who retaliated with a hard shove of his own. Within seconds, the two were trading blows, each one landing with the force of years of pent-up tension. Owens, known for his brawling style in the ring, reportedly tackled Triple H to the ground, causing chaos in the confined backstage space. "It was like watching a pay-per-view fight break out in real life," said one anonymous source who witnessed the incident. "No one could believe it was actually happening." Triple H, ever the strategist, managed to regain control, flipping Owens over and pinning him against a wall. "You're out of line, Kevin," Triple H allegedly shouted as crew members rushed to break up the fight. Owens, undeterred, continued to struggle, shouting back, "And you're out of touch, Hunter." The war of words only added to the drama, making it clear that this was more than just a physical altercation. It was a clash of egos, philosophies, and deep-seated grievances. As chaos,
any of it, I didn't. Just too hard for me to deal with. Suddenly, I'm just out of it.
Yeah.
Right. And just was done with it for that period of time.
Unfolded. Several WWE superstars and staff members rushed to the scene to separate the two. Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and even Shawn Michaels were reportedly among those who tried to intervene. "It was pandemonium," said another backstage source. Everyone was screaming, trying to pull them apart, but neither of them wanted to back down. Eventually, after what felt like an eternity, the two men were finally separated, but the damage had already been done. So, what led to this unprecedented fight? While the exact details remain under wraps, speculation is rampant. Some insiders believe that Owens was furious over being left out of the title picture, especially with Roman Reigns continuing his historic reign. Others suggest that Owens felt betrayed by Triple H, whom he once considered a mentor. Their relationship dates back to Owens' days in NXT, where Triple H was a staunch supporter of his career. "This isn't the Kevin Owens I knew," Triple H reportedly said after the altercation, his disappointment evident. On the other hand, some believe that Triple H may have been under immense pressure to deliver fresh, engaging storylines, which left little room for veteran stars like Owens to shine. "Hunter has the weight of the entire WWE on his shoulders," said a close confidant. "Sometimes that means making tough decisions, even if they don't sit well with everyone." Fans have taken to social media to express their opinions, with many siding with Owens for standing up for himself, while others argue that Triple H was merely doing his job. "Kevin Owens is a fighter, both in and out of the ring. That's why we love him," tweeted one fan. Another wrote, "Triple H has done so much for WWE. People need to cut him some slack." Will WWE address the incident publicly, or will they attempt to sweep it under the rug? More importantly, what does this mean for Kevin Owens' future in the company? Some speculate that the brawl could lead to a suspension or even a release, while others believe it might be incorporated into an on-screen storyline. After all, WWE has a history of turning real-life drama into compelling television. As for Triple H, the incident has undoubtedly tested his leadership. Balancing the demands of a massive roster, passionate fans, and corporate expectations is no easy task. Yet, if there's one thing we know about the game, it's that he thrives under pressure. "This isn't the end," he reportedly told colleagues after the dust settled. "If anything, it's just the beginning." Will Owens and Triple H find a way to mend their fractured relationship, or is this the start of a new chapter of turmoil in WWE? One thing is certain, the WWE Universe loves a good fight, and this backstage brawl has delivered in ways no one could have anticipated. Stay tuned, because the fallout from this explosive encounter is bound to shake the foundations of WWE for years to come. The WWE Universe has been rocked to its core following the shocking backstage brawl between Kevin Owens and Triple H. The fallout from this intense confrontation has sparked a wave of speculation about the consequences for both men, leaving fans and insiders scrambling for answers. With so much at stake for the WWE, the repercussions of this clash could extend far beyond a single heated exchange. Fines, suspensions, damaged reputations, and storyline shifts are all on the table, making this one of the most consequential backstage incidents in recent memory. Let's start by
Some people don't know their role, try to assert their authority when they don't really have any.
addressing the magnitude of what unfolded. Backstage altercations in WWE are rare. The company, renowned for its professionalism and well-managed backstage environment, rarely sees its performers cross the line from verbal disagreements to physical fights. For this reason, the Kevin Owens and Triple H brawl stands out as a shocking and unprecedented moment in WWE history. Fans are not just fascinated by the drama, they are questioning what this means for the internal dynamics of the company and the future of its key players. Kevin Owens, a beloved figure among fans, is no stranger to controversy. His passion for the business and his relentless drive have earned him a reputation as one of WWE's most dedicated superstars. However, these very traits may have landed him in hot water. By engaging in a physical confrontation with Triple H, Owens has put himself in a precarious position. The consequences could range from a hefty fine to a suspension, depending on how WWE chooses to handle the situation. Historically, the company has taken a firm stance against backstage altercations, often punishing those involved to maintain order and professionalism. Could Owens face a temporary removal from television? Or, worse, could his actions lead to a longer-term fallout that impacts his standing in the company? Triple H, on the other hand, is not just another superstar. As a key executive and the driving force behind WWE's creative direction, his involvement in such an incident is particularly surprising. For someone in his position, being part of a physical altercation sends shockwaves through the company. While it's unlikely that Triple H will face formal disciplinary action. Given his executive role, this incident could tarnish his reputation as a leader. Questions will inevitably arise about his ability to manage talent and maintain a professional backstage environment. For a man who has built his legacy on discipline and control, this moment could be a blemish on an otherwise stellar career. The WWE itself must now navigate the tricky terrain of addressing this incident publicly or deciding to keep it behind closed doors. Historically, the company has chosen to incorporate real-life controversies into its storylines, turning backstage drama into compelling television. Could this be the path forward for the Owens-Triple H confrontation? Imagine the potential ratings boost if this real-life tension were to play out on screen. A feud between the two, rooted in their actual backstage altercation, could be one of the most captivating storylines in recent memory. Fans would undoubtedly tune in to see how this drama unfolds, blurring the lines between reality and fiction in true WWE fashion. However, the decision to turn this into a storyline is not without risks. Doing so could set a dangerous precedent, potentially encouraging other superstars to air their grievances through physical confrontations in the hope of gaining attention or a storyline push. WWE must tread carefully, balancing the need to capitalize on the drama with the importance of maintaining a respectful and professional backstage environment. The impact of this incident extends far beyond Kevin Owens and Triple H. It raises questions about the overall dynamics within WWE and the pressures faced by its superstars. Owens' frustration reportedly stemmed from creative disagreements and a perceived lack of focus on his character. This highlights a broader issue that many performers face.
The success that you have, you're very proud of, and it's why you do what you do. You love what you do. But when your kids get older and you begin to watch them do the things that they love and succeed at it, your level of pride for them will be, that's almost more rewarding than your career was for you.
Struggle to find their place in a crowded roster and the constant battle for relevance in a competitive environment. WWE's roster is filled with talented individuals, each vying for their moment in the spotlight. For someone like Owens, who has consistently delivered top-tier performances, feeling overlooked can be a deeply personal and emotional experience. On the flip side, Triple H's position as a leader means he must make tough decisions that won't always please everyone. Balancing the needs of the roster with the demands of the audience and the business is no easy task. This incident underscores the immense pressure on Triple H to navigate these challenges while maintaining harmony within the company. The brawl with Owens serves as a stark reminder that even the most experienced leaders can face moments of conflict and adversity. The ripple effects of this incident could also influence WWE's relationships with its audience and partners. Fans, who are deeply invested in the personalities and stories of their favorite superstars, will be watching closely to see how the company handles this situation. A misstep could lead to backlash, while a well-managed response could strengthen WWE's reputation as a company that values both its performers and its fans. Similarly, WWE's business partner sponsors, broadcasters, and other stakeholders will likely be keeping a close eye on how this incident is addressed. Maintaining a positive and professional image is crucial for WWE's continued success in the competitive world of sports entertainment. Speculation about the long-term consequences for Kevin Owens and Triple H is rampant. For Owens, the incident could serve as a turning point in his career. If handled correctly, it could lead to a renewed focus on his character and a major storyline that cements his place as one of WWE's top stars. However, if the fallout is severe, such as a suspension or a diminished role, it could mark a setback for the prizefighter, forcing him to rebuild his momentum from scratch. For Triple H, the challenge lies in reaffirming his authority and leadership in the wake of this incident. As someone who has always prided himself on professionalism and discipline, this moment will likely serve as a lesson in the complexities of managing a roster filled with passionate and driven individuals. It's an opportunity for him to demonstrate resilience and adaptability, showing that even in the face of controversy, he can steer WWE in the right direction. As the dust begins to settle, the WWE Universe is left with more questions than answers. What led to such a heated confrontation between Owens and Triple H? How will the company address the incident, both internally and publicly? And perhaps most importantly, what does this mean for the future of WWE? The stakes have never been higher, and the wrestling world is holding its breath, waiting to see how this story unfolds. In the end, this incident serves as a reminder of the passion and intensity that define WWE. The superstars, executives, and fans who make up the WWE Universe are deeply invested in the product, and moments like this, while rare, highlight the raw emotion that drives the business. Whether it leads to fines, suspensions, or a groundbreaking storyline, one thing is certain: the Kevin Owens Triple H brawl will be remembered as a pivotal moment in WWE history. A clash of egos and emotions that left an indelible mark on the company and its fans. Stay tuned, because the aftermath of this explosive confrontation is only just beginning.